Steve Parker, back with another edition of Henry Talk. This is actually episode number 2. We'd like to bring you different episodes as the days roll on, so you have a little bit of a chance to meet Henry Vassell. And Henry is running for mayor of Rocky Hill. Unite Rocky Hill. Why is it Unite Rocky Hill, Henry? What makes it Unite Rocky Hill?
Unite Rocky Hill is going to bring everybody together in Rocky Hill, and hopefully it catches on at the state level too, and we can get a budget passed.
All right, well, we know you've been the mayor before. You did a couple of years back, a ways back. What is it now that you see has changed? And give us a little bit of your government background then and where you want to take things now as far as the government of the town goes.
Well, I originally started in government some 14 years ago. Spent 10 years on planning and zoning, 3 terms as vice chairman of planning and zoning. And, you know, it was really exciting and fun to help shape the town. But as you look forward and you see how the town is shaping, the costs start increasing and the residents and the education system, and I wanted to get more involved at the council level.
What was it that made you want to come back? You know, I mean, I'm sure that it's not a walk in the park to be the mayor of a town like Rocky Hill. Why was it that you decided to jump back into it?
Well, you know, a lot of people ask me that when I go door to door. It's like, why are you coming back? And the mayor of Rocky Hill is a volunteer position. It is not paid. And what's unique about my candidacy for mayor, too, is I will not accept any donations. So it's even that much more difficult for me. You know, I felt if I accepted donations, then I would be held hostage to special interests or people who donated. And my only interest is the people of Rocky Hill. So I came back in because I was disappointed with government. But not Rocky Hill government alone, but government on a national level. The state budget, the federal level, our governor, our president, everybody has a gripe, no matter what it is. And it's usually about the person and the political party affiliated with them. You
know, to throw a little curve at you, Henry, when you go back to when you were mayor before, and I know it was back a while ago, but give me an example of a challenge that you faced then, and maybe how, as mayor, you got through that particular challenge. Is there anything specific that stands out in your mind?
So we had a couple big challenges. Number one would be hiring a town manager. And it was a great process. It was something that was open to the public at all times. We had a search committee that brought 6 candidates to the entire town council. The council was allowed on several occasions to ask questions and get to know the town managers and ask follow-up questions. And at the end of the day, we received a unanimous vote by the entire council to hire a town manager. It's something I've been disappointed about in the past year, the inability to hire a new town manager and the closed process, the lack of openness. You know, they brought a town manager in a room. We were allowed to ask one question and one question only, and then decide if this is the right person to operate a town with a $70 million budget.
Boy, I tell you, and when you look at the state of the state now, or the state, forget it, that's a whole nother discussion. But when you look at Rocky Hill, we doing all right as far as, you know, people always want to know, are we keeping up to par as far as equipment goes and fire trucks and police cars? Are we in pretty good shape in that way, or would you like to see some improvements there?
Well, our education system is actually doing pretty well compared to a state level. We score high marks on all our tests, which is exciting for the kids in town, and kudos to the parents too. And the teachers. As far as the highway department, fire trucks and stuff, so the fire trucks, we received a grant, not a grant, we received a referendum approval by the taxpayers to purchase new fire apparatus, which is great for the town. We received new apparatus and new equipment for the highway department, and the highway department does a great job on snow removal. Our parks department, great job on all our fields. Everybody compliments them. We have a great staff in Rocky Hill. We really, really do. So keeping the equipment up and everything up, it's good for the town.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of other areas that we can get into, and I thank you for taking the time, because it takes a lot to sit down and let somebody throw some curves at you like that, and kudos to you. I'm Steve Parker. We'll catch you next time with, maybe we'll go for episode 3 if he's happy enough, on Henry Talk. Bye-bye. Thanks a lot, Henry. Good stuff.
My name is Henry Vassell. I'm running for mayor of Rocky Hill, and I approved this message.